Hi everybody. I'm Pidge. I play Dr. Mario and SMRPG and some other stuff. Let me just make sure the stream is up and working. I can't actually tell if it is. What's going on? Oh, sick, I'm live. Okay. Awesome. So I guess I'll just get started. This is Dr. Mario. I play this game on the Game Boy. It's a little different from other versions of the game. So I'm going to be doing levels 0 to 20, and 0 to 20 is kind of like the intermediate category. This game has 20 levels that you can select from the opening screen, and oh my god, this feels bad. The levels you can choose is 0 to 20. So we have 3 different categories in this game, and that's 0 to 10, 0 to 15, and 0 to 20. 0 to 10 is like the beginner category. It's actually like ridiculously hard to get a good time in 0 to 10. What was I gonna say? This game is like extremely hard to talk about stuff like while you're playing it, just because like, oh my gosh, you have to be thinking like so much about every little thing that you're doing. 0 to 10 is like the beginner category, 0 to 15 is kind of intermediate, and then 0 to 20 is the hardest one, but also 0 to 20 has some ridiculously good, bad RNG, because this is actually the only game in the Dr. Mario series that if you generate, like, if you get board generation, like, there's normally 3 spaces at the top where you're not supposed to get any viruses, but in this version of the game, you do. So, like, you have to rely on horizontal lines, which is, like, really, really hard, and sometimes, like, you have to be forced to game over if you get bad pill RNG, so that's, like, why 0 to 20 in this game is stupid, whereas, like, 0 to 20 normally is, like, the major test of skill in other games. This version of the game is kind of special. So, in the speedrun, like, what you're gonna see me doing is, like, pretty much is pretty basic. If you line up for 4 of the same color pill and or virus in a row, then you clear them out. The objective of the game is to clear out all the viruses like that. You don't have to clear out all the pill residue you've got left, that's not really necessary. In fact, sometimes you'll see me avoid that unless it's like necessary to access something else, because that actually like legs the game a little bit. Things to note, like in a speedrun of this game, you want to like, let's see if I can find a good example. If you have like, okay, here's a good one. I'm gonna get a line here. See how the green pill is falling like super slowly? You want to minimize that as much as possible. When you're playing this game, you want to make it so that like when a pill like has to drop like that, you want to make sure that it doesn't have to fall very far. Otherwise, like that's just wasting time, because that's on a fixed fall speed, and it's really, really slow. So just like don't do that if you can avoid it. Like there, that's why I did that pill horizontally instead of vertically, because vertically it would have had to fall a little bit and that would have wasted a few seconds. Other things you're gonna kind of notice me doing is like whichever pill has the most like accessible to me at one time. Like if there's a whole bunch of green viruses like right up at the top of the screen, like I'm gonna be targeting the green viruses instead of like targeting the black or the white ones. Even if I can target the black or the white ones, I'm gonna like prioritize whichever one is the most abundant. And the reason that you do that is because with the RNG for pills in this game, you never know what color you're going to get next. It's like totally random, it's not preset. The pills in this game that you get are completely random. You never know which color you're going to get, so like you could have 2 black viruses left and 1 green virus left and use a pill like this one that's green and black at the same time. If you've got like 2 greens left and 1 black left and you decide to take out the black one instead, well then what happens next time you get a black pill? Like that's kind of useless. Just things like that. Just like trying to keep your playing field as horizontal as possible. Making sure that you like keep your distribution of viruses, like whichever ones are available to you, kind of keep them even. So like if you have like a ton of green viruses available, one of them is like blocking a black virus and there's no other black viruses, like you're gonna want to take out that particular green virus to get to get the black virus. It's kind of hard to explain this like until I get to the higher levels. At the lower levels, like decision making is a lot harder to do, just because like there's so many different ways it can go, and you never know like You never know what you're gonna get next. It's kind of annoying at the lower levels, but also getting a good time in the low levels is also extremely hard. Oh my god, is that Sean in the chat? Wow, that feel when Senpai notices you. Yeah. So unfortunately this game doesn't really have like incentives or anything. It's just kinda like I just try to play it and explain my decision-making processes, which isn't really easy to do. It's very difficult. This board kind of sucks because like I can't really do much with those viruses on the left without like having a guaranteed like big long drop, and that's kind of stupid. Like you don't want that. Okay, I'm gonna take that out, and I'm gonna take out that black virus down there. So I'm gonna start like building some stuff up here with all these useless pill colors. Oh, that was bad. I didn't mean to do that. So I'm gonna try to take out this green line horizontally. Getting horizontal lines is good because usually they don't have like there's not like a lot of drops with horizontal lines. I wasn't sure which one I was going to get first, so I'm going to take out that green virus. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take out this one first because that black pill's going to have to drop a long time, and that would slow me down. But at the end of the level, if the last virus you clear out doesn't matter, you don't got to worry about drop speed or nothing. So this is level 6. This run is like okay so far. It's nothing spectacular. I've only really made one major mistake. I'm listening to Fever because I really like that song. So like some kind of interesting stuff about Dr. Mario like as a series is that like normally if you're gonna speedrun this game, you're gonna speedrun the SNES version. That's by far the most popular one for good reason. It's got very good controls. The less popular ones are the Game Boy version, this one, and the NES version. And the NES and the Game Boy versions kind of have like clunkier controls. I speedrun the Game Boy version just because like it's the one that I played as a kid, and I really like it. The N64 one is good too because it's got like the best RNG. The RNG in that game is like a lot easier to work with than in the other games. There's like some minor differences between the versions of the games. Like I like this one, I like the fact that it's monochrome. I find it very easy to tell pills apart like at first glance. I actually like just an hour ago, like literally an hour ago, I made a ROM hack of the SNES version that uses the sprites from this game. For like people that are colorblind, if they ever want to play like that version, if they want to like have a version of the game that's like easy for them to look at without having to play this version, because this version's like kind of hard. I mean, they're all hard, but this one is like... Sean Cass likes to describe this game as you verse the controls more than you verse the game. And he's not wrong, like, the controls of this game can really mess you up. They're not easy to work with. This version of the game is probably the most similar to the NES version, but there's like some things about this one that are better than the NES one, like, when you place a pill, your next pill comes out like immediately. On the NES version there's like a little bit of lag. And kind of slows you down, like, cause that adds up, cause you're using like a lot of pills. NES is still pretty popular. Yeah, NES is still pretty popular, just like not as much as like the SNES one. Weird seeing Pidge wanting donations for a cause other than pizza. Yeah, isn't that right, Suki? I'm not sure if that was the right choice. Oh well. Okay, I screwed myself up down here, but that's fine. I'll get a double line there. No big deal. I probably should have placed this first before figuring out those other pills, but not a huge deal. Okay. This is looking alright, I suppose. Could be better, could be worse. It's like super hard to talk about this game while I'm playing it. But I'm trying. I'm trying my best. Dr. Mario 64 and Dr. Luigi. That's like... And like you told me that that version is... the N64 one is really good. So like this is way behind my PB pace. My PB in this game is like 13:07, I think. which is second place at the moment. I'm second place in 0 to 10 and 0 to 20, but I'm third in 0 to 15, which is the category I'm running right now. Like, go figure, I submit to a marathon and I run my worst category. In that category, Sean's got me beat pretty bad. He's got, like, at least 2 minutes on me, on my time. And, like, oh man, I've been grinding 0 to 15, I just can't get a PB, it's too hard. Whoops, I flipped too many times there. Oh well. So here, like, I'm just, in the higher levels, I'm just trying to keep my playing field as horizontal as possible. That kind of makes it so that you don't really lock yourself into, like, valleys between viruses. You really don't want that, because that limits you, and when you're limited, then getting pills that you don't need is, like, a lot more devastating. And a much bigger waste of time getting pills for colors that you can't access yet. You're like, no, what's going on, dude? Actually, I'll take that one out first. So I can get rid of that. Well, I was going for horizontal lines wherever I can. They're great to get. Well, let's see if I can do this. Oh, I didn't do it. Didn't flip properly at the end there. I could have taken out that black pill right there, but whatever. Not a big problem. So when I had a green and white pill there, I opted to go for the green one instead because I've got more green viruses left than white ones, and I want to get rid of the green ones with any green pills I get and save the white one for any time I get a white pill that doesn't have a green attached to it, which is more likely. Alright, one more. Alright, we're at a level 8. Nice. How's this? Oh, that's alright. Oh wow, look at all those freaking good pillow colors. This is, wow, this is a decent level 9 so far. I'm liking this. I haven't, like, really had any junk or big drops until that one. Okay, I'm starting to run out of space to put green pills, so I'm gonna focus on getting some green ones now. There we go, I opened up one green. And another one. So those green viruses are actually supposed to be black and white. But with the palette that I use, they show up as green, which I think is prettier. So now I'm like almost out of space to put black pills, and that's not good, so I should do something about that. I need to start taking out these green viruses because I've got tons of them, and they're like really cramping my style here. Alright. I probably could have flipped that green and black one another time to make a line with this, but it's okay. Alright, so now I want to take out this black virus here, because now I can't do anything with white pills. Okay. Time to start getting rid of these green ones. And there we go, it's a double. So, almost done with this level. Oh, sick, that's some good end of level RNG. I'm alright with that. Oh, there goes my PB time. This is gonna be like a 15 something, I think. My hand's kind of hurt right now because I was like going ham on this game earlier and I was like, well, I should probably stop because I gotta frickin' run this game in the marathon today. Okay, so level 10. Level 10 is where things start to get a little more difficult. Your virus maps are a lot higher on the screen, and that also means that like there's more combinations of colors for you to work with, which is great. I probably should have put that double black down there. Oh well. That's what I wanted to do. Nice. And that's what I wanted to do. But now I've got access to no black viruses, and that's bad. I was thinking too much there. I play better when I'm not thinking about this game too much, but that's kind of hard to do. Turning your brain off is not that easy. Turning your game off is super easy. I do that like 40 times a day. What do I want to do here? Sure, I'll do this. Why not? I can't decide what I want to do with this big mountain of crap over here. Okay. I'm all about that four-dimensional Dr. Mario. Hell yeah, dude. I just want a double white, but I should probably stop waiting for it and just get rid of this crap. Oh, there it is, of course. Now that I don't need it anymore, it shows up. If Dr. Mario was administering a test, he'd be Proctor Mario. Elm, I'm gonna frickin' chop down the pear tree you fell down from. I only say that because I love you. Shoutouts to Elm, Super Metroid Redesign God. Okay, now I can access the white pills, or viruses. I always get those words mixed up because I'm dumb. Yo, raise your Elm pears. Okay, so that was a pretty bad level 10, but that's not a big deal. I gave myself like a big, huge estimate for this run. 35 minutes. I haven't gotten like plus 30 in a long time for this game. Probably because I reset every 10 minutes, but yeah, that's a thing. Okay. Oh, there's a nice double green. I can work with that. Okay, so I've got like a really good mix of stuff that's available to me right now. So that double white I decided to put over to the right just to kind of horizontalify my playing field. Horizontalify is not a word, but I decided to use that as one anyway, because why not? Oh, But now I've got, like, no green viruses because this game is generating ridiculous boards. So let's take out this white pill down here and get access to some more greens. Just like that. So I'm actually almost out of green viruses, which is awesome. That is super early to be out of a virus color. Okay. Gotta work with all of these black and whites now. So, got like a little mountain on the side, because the dispersion of viruses on this level is really strange. Like, all the greens are kind of in one place, and all the blacks and whites are over here. It's a little strange, but that'll happen sometimes. Okay. This is looking good now. I can just get rid of 2 whites that way, and my last black one that way, and now just put this down here, and I'm through level 11. That's a pretty decent level 11. Not too bad. At the start of level, I stack up like towers of 3 is a lot. That's not always the best thing to do, but that's what I usually do. So already I'm running out of space to put black pills, so I'm gonna clear some space up for those. And again, there. Now I got a little more space for black pills. And a little more space for black pills. PUWP Lecture Mario? Oh my god, I don't think I like where this is going. So if anyone in chat is wondering about my camera gimmick, yes, that is a real Game Boy camera. I always stream with one. It's been my thing since like last year sometime. Because for some reason none of my other cameras will work with my computer. Like I put them into OBS and they just will not, they just like crash the program. So I'm like, hey, you know what? For some reason both my cap cards are working, so I think I'll just do that for a little while. I need some white pills, like, stat. But the game's not gonna give me any. Okay, now it did. Awesome. Blocker Mario. Alright, keep the terrible puns coming. I imagine Elma's having fun judging all of you over there. Got a cross there. Pitch me to go talk with their Bernie Sanders though. Yeah, I've got a layout for this game that's just like, that picture of Bernie where he was looking at the TV during the debate between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. I just like edited out the TV content and made it my stream overlay. And then Kotaku made an article about it. Cause one of their writers follows me on Twitter and she saw it and was like, "This is the best thing ever." And then the next thing I knew, I had 300 viewers. I'm like, "Excuse me, what is going on right now?" Copter Mario, oh my god, Sean. Y'all are ridiculous. That's a little bit less of a fall distance, but when am I going to get another light bill there? Okay, I guess I have to do it that way. Nice and slow dropping down. Oh man, I love this freaking game. Okay, I need space to put a black pill, so I need to get that white one out of there. Okay. Oh, nice cross. Now I got lots of space to work with. This is looking a lot nicer than before. Yeah, this is actually a Game Boy camera. That is what I always use on my stream for my face. How do I want to do this? I want to style here. Okay, well I didn't style as hard as I wanted to, but I did a little bit. Things being lupus. Nice meme. Oh, I didn't realize that another green virus down there. Well, I better do something about that. Well, I would love to do something about it if the game would give me any black pills ever. Okay, there we go. There we go, much better. Copper Mario. Y'all are really strange, I love it. Alright, that's a decent start. Yeah. Well, everything about my stream is silly. Most of the time. I speedrun SMRPG, which on its own is pretty silly. Imagine speedrunning that game. Strange life decision to make, I think. You're gonna keep your sanity and not say anything? Justin knows all about SMRPG. Have you tried Dr. Drug? I've never tried that. I can't say I ever have. SMRPG, what face, Mr. Sub 3 Dorkmaster Fleck over here? I wonder if I'll get a sub 3 today in SMRPG for this marathon. I'm actually not sure if I will or not. I'm kind of like experimenting with my plays a little bit here. I'm doing things like I normally wouldn't do. Just to kind of see if it'll work. Which is like probably not a good thing to do in a marathon, but this is a pretty marathon safe game. Oh boy! Check this out. Yeah, that cross. We already had a Copter Mario. That was my boy Sean Cass with the Copter Mario joke. Okay. Take those last two out, and I'm on the last level! Let's go! I have not looked at my timer once this entire run, except when I realized I was not PBing in 0 to 10. So I'm not gonna put myself through the ridiculousness of 0 to 20 today, because a category is impossible. Okay, I need to get some... All the black pills are super buried, so I need to kind of have somewhere to put my black pills for now. Alright, that's a good start. I think LWell might be one of my favorite emotes on Twitch. Almost done. Yeah, that's just faster. Almost done. Almost done with this run. Heck yeah. I just realized that is not a setup for horizontal, and I'm dumb. That is not how you set up a horizontal line, Pidge. What the hell are you doing? Okay, let's just scrap that idea completely. There are things blowing around on my table right now because I left my window open by accident. It's a great day in the world of the Pidgeler. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there, and it's time for SML2. Let's go. Why did I do that? That was not the right way to clear that. Oh god. My D-pad is making me mad now. Okay, almost done. Okay. But now... okay, this is fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. One more. And time. 28:10. That's not a PB. My PB is like 26 something. Okay. SML2 time. Thanks for the GG, Sean.